everybody, it's Rylan and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another Disney Fairytale Designer doll review collection. Wait, Disney Designer doll collection doll review. Got it right the second time around. I have Peter Pan and Captain Hook to review with all of you guys today. But before I go ahead and start talking about that, if you are a new viewer and you have the same interests as I do, like Disney dolls and limited edition dolls and anything Disney, then please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and click that subscribe button right down there. And then after you click that subscribe button, go ahead and click the bell icon right next to it so you will be notified every single time every single time I upload a new video. So here it is, Peter Pan and Captain Hook. It's all green and crazy, and look, Christmas, not planned, and it's just beautiful. I can already tell you this, you guys, that this is actually one of my favorite sets from the collection. I feel like I say that with all of these sets, but I really actually enjoy this because Captain Hook's hair is rooted, which is very, very rare to see for any male Disney doll. Let's go ahead and have some fun and talk about this doll set and enjoy all those details which I love and which you guys love, and yeah, let's go. Okay, so we have the Disney Fairytale Designer Collection Peter Pan and Captain Hook duo right here in front of us. And to start off with that green background, it looks amazing against this white background. And I absolutely love what's happening here. There is movement happening in this illustration. Captain Hook is going after Peter Pan, and Peter Pan is actually stepping on Captain Hook's sword and jumping away, being like, you can't catch me. And then, I don't know if you guys can see, but we have little Tinkerbell right up here. So the logo is right up there, and then we have the Peter Pan and Captain Hook plate right down here with this Baroque bottom pattern. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up a little bit closer so you guys can actually see the illustration a little bit better. All right, now check out that illustration. The artwork is just fantastic, and then you can see Tinkerbell right there. She's very faint, kind of blending in with that green background, and Captain Hook looks so good. Peter Pan looks amazing. I turn it to this side and we have this, actually this set is really heavy. I have Peter Pan and Tinkerbell on this side, and on the opposite side I will have a picture of Captain Hook. Now on the back, like all of these Disney Fairytale Designer doll cases, we do have a commentary which I will go ahead and bring up, and you can pause and read if you want to. As we move down, we do have the details that are pointed out in brief little description. So right here, it's pointing at, what is it pointing at? Oh, I guess it's pointing at a sword. It says, sword and hook gleam with wicked malice as if ready to strike. Right down here it says, dramatic coat is elegantly enhanced with intricate artwork on collar and cuffs. Over here it says, ready for action with ruggedly embellished sword. Forest-inspired green tunic with printed leaf detail. And lastly, dainty Tinkerbell shimmers with pixie dust as she flitters nearby. On the bottom we do have the barcode. The price tag was ripped off, but these are $129.95 USA and $139.95 in Canada. Now let's go ahead and take off the sleeve and see what they look like as a doll set. Ta-da! I love this doll set so much. One of the reasons why I love this doll set, you guys, is because it's two male characters, which we very rarely see with the Fairytale Designer collection, and then also we have Tinkerbell right on top. Now I know there is a big glare going on, but I will be taking off this plastic case so we can actually see all the colors and all the details a little bit better. But I'm going to go ahead and just turn it around so you guys can see what they look like with the plastic case on. And this is on there just to protect it from any dust or cat hair, kitty cat hair, Berkeley hair. On the back here we do have this picture again of Captain Hook, Peter Pan, and Tinkerbell. And then on the bottom we do have our certificate of authenticity. I got number 3021 of 6,000, so there were only 6,000 of these made, and this was a Disney Store exclusive. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take off this plastic cover and we're gonna see it even better. So hold on one second. Okay, so we have that plastic covering off, and as I always say, holy smokes, check out those colors, you guys. The colors are awesome, and I feel like I'm in a forest with Peter Pan and Captain Hook in Neverland. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this up closer, you guys, and I will show you Tinkerbell when I switch to that macro lens, because I tried showing her to you guys with this lens, but it didn't work. It's probably because I can't remove her from the case. But yeah, I'll definitely show her you guys shortly. But we do have Peter Pan and Captain Hook from afar, and their pose is just really awesome. We have the swords colliding. We have Peter Pan kind of like giving a nice little smirk, and Captain Hook looking like, once again, he can never catch this flying boy. And as I turn it around, we can see Captain Hook looking daring and sharp as ever. And then look, Peter Pan in the background. And hold on a second, Peter Pan is floating in the air because he is a boy that can fly. He can fly, you can fly, you can fly. But yeah, what they've done was they took a metal rod and they just kind of like stood him up on it, so it looks like he's floating, kind of. A for effort, Disney Store. I think it's great though. I really think that's a nice little detail that they've added to the whole set, giving it a lot of movement. I'm going to go ahead and switch to my macro lens, and we are going to take a look at this doll set in so much more detail and really appreciate all the fine paint job that went into Peter Pan and Captain Hook. So hold on one second. Okay, so we have that macro lens in and we can see Captain Hook with that awesome grin, so movie accurate. It looks like he popped out right from the movie. I absolutely love it. Now let's go ahead and start off with this amazing rooted hair that he has, this awesome curl up here. Everything is really glued down, so you don't have to worry about the hairstyle, being, messed up or anything like that. We have Captain Hook's face with this huge nose, his really, really spot on mustache going up, and it's like plastic, you guys. And let's take a look at his eye makeup, or his paint job in his eyes. He has brown eyes with these big bushy eyebrows, white teeth, a huge chin, and he also has his signature Captain Hook hat, which is actually not all the way on his head. They've actually had to place it a little bit down so it can fit in the case. But if you were to debox this, you could easily add the hat to his head. So no worries there. We have this plastic feather, which I think would have been really nice if they did a real feather, but that's okay. They actually did an almost holographic paint job on it to give it more of a realistic look. Turning it to the side here, we can see that his hair goes all the way down to his shoulders, which again is very movie accurate. And let's take a look at his outfit. His jacket is seriously everything and more, you guys. We have his lacing front here on his collar, I guess you could say, or his bib, and then his collar here, it's a pleather. Yeah, it's pleather, you guys, and it has gold embroidery. I'm actually gonna bring that up a little bit closer. Yeah, so we can see the gold embroidery and then the pleather, and then you guys can see that lace bib a little bit better, and then the embroidery goes all the way down onto this triangle cut part of his jacket. I don't know if that made sense, but it made sense to me. On the side here, his what is this? It's almost like velvet. Yeah, it's like a velvet blazer, or what is this? I'm gonna call it like a peacoat, right? Like a peacoat, I guess? Yeah, it's a velvet maroon colored peacoat, and it is lined with pleather, and then this gold embroidery, which again is just so amazingly detailed. His cuff here that again has a black pleather with the gold embroidery, and then the lace again. He's very like vampire-esque, if you will, and it looks like that they've gotten this kind of tied underneath. Let me fix this. He is holding his sword, and his sword is really well done. It almost has like a steel paint job to it to make it look like it's been worn and used, and it's clashing with Peter's, which we'll talk about in just a second. And his trench coat, not his peacoat, his trench coat, that's what it's called. His trench coat goes all the way down about to the bottom portion of his calf. And again, it is lined underneath with a black pleather, and then he has stockings on, and they go right above his ankle, and then his shoes, very, very movie accurate with that gold buckle on the front, and that distressed paint job, making the leather look, like it's been worn and used. And then his overall outfit is just such a success here. He has these maroon, purplish trousers, and then as we go up, we can see he does have those gold buttons with that vest, and it is the same color as his pants. Let's see if there's anything underneath here. Nope, so there's actually nothing underneath. It's just a vest. And yeah, just really great job with Captain Hook. He's such an awesome villain. They did a fantastic job, really. All right, now let's look at Peter Pan, the hero from Peter Pan. And Peter's face is just incredible. I mean, it's so accurate, and he just looks like he's so, not scared of anything, and he's just ready to fight. He does have molded hair, which I thought would have been nice if he did have, rooted hair, but that's okay. And he does have his little cute pointed ears, which makes him look like, you know, very storybookish and like a little elf. He does have his little hat on and the feather right here, this red feather, which again, like Captain Hook, I wish it would have been real, but that's okay that it's not. Oh my gosh, I forgot, Captain Hook's hook, hello. Super important. So Captain Hook does have his hook on this side, and it's really good. It's really, really good. Even the detail on the bottom portion of the hook is fantastic with that lace going around it. Amazing job. Now going back to Peter, he is wearing this velvet green top or tunic, and it looks like a leaf. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it has that leaf design. He's wearing a double buckle leather belt, and then even there is a small detail here of threading on his sleeve, which again is great. It almost looks like two leaves being sewn together. There is golden embroidery around his neckline, and then also a dark green embroidery on his chest. Looking down at his legs, he is wearing brown tights, and then his little Peter Pan shoes, which again, really great job here. The paint job makes it look distressed and worn, and Peter is also holding his sword, and again, just like Captain Hook's, it does have a distressed steel paint job to it, which gives it a look that it's been used in the past, and it's not just some fresh new sword. Real quick, I did want to point out that it looks like there's articulation in his elbows and his wrists, and probably his head, which yeah, you can actually turn his head. Now looking at Peter Pan's paint job, his hair is this orange brown color with this nice bronze paint job added to it to really give it dimension and magic, if you will. He has dark brown bushy eyebrows and dark brown eyes, and even, you know, the expression on his eyes really gives Peter Pan that look, again, as if he's really up to no good and he's ready to fight Captain Hook. His smirk really makes him look fearless, and he's got a really nice shiny pink lip, and then his cute little nose, just quite adorable. His high cheekbones, and I think they even done a little blush on his cheeks too. Okay, so we have Tinkerbell right here, and I'm really happy that we can get this close to it because you guys can really see the amazing paint job that they've done on her. They've given her little blue eyes, and they even gone as far to give her little eyelashes. She has the blonde hair with her little bun and her little cute iridescent blue wing, and even her little pose with her little cute fairy shoes on. Just really immaculate job here. And look, blush on her cheeks. I mean, bravo. Really good. Tinkerbell is just so cute. Okay, you guys, that pretty much wraps up my review and my displaying of the Disney Fairytale Designer Collection from 2015, Heroes vs. Villains, Captain Hook, and Peter Pan. If you enjoyed this video, or if you are a fan of Peter Pan, then please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed it. And also, don't forget to let me know in the comment section what your favorite detail is on this set. Mine in specific is definitely the fact that Captain Hook has rooted hair, and then also the fact that Peter Pan is floating. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the support. I will see you all in my next video. Peace and love from me here in Los Angeles. Bye-bye.